Welcome to Live Road Talk Show, CRUZE. Today we find ourselves down in North Chungcheon Province.
That's right, and we're going to be meeting our guest Mark Hamon in person, who is the head brewmaster at Korea Craft Brewery.
That's right, last week we had a memorable ride with Swiss ambassador Mr. Redding, and we had some quality yodeling time. If you'd like to join us on the CRUZE, you can contact us via our official Facebook page or Instagram.
You guys ready?
Yes, we are.
All right, let's go
For a CRUZE. Hi, CRUZE.
Hello there.
Hi, how are you?
You must be Mark.
I am. Very nice to meet you, Mark
I'm
Hamon.
Todd. Nice to meet you.
Todd.
Welcome to CRUZE.
Thank you very much. Very happy
Shall
to
we
be
get
here.
in?
Please.
Okay,
Thank
I'll
you.
take you to the other side.
Thank you very much.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Very good, thank you.
I'm happy.
Happy. Mark.
Mark, nice to meet you.
I'm Babongja. Nice to
Very
meet you,
nice to
man.
meet you.
That's a very firm handshake.
Oh, sorry.
Let's all be safe.
And we will start the live stream in a 3, in a 2, and a 1.
Starting the live
stream
stream.
started.
Okay, anyway, it's a pleasure to have you here.
I am very much enjoying it.
And we are here with Mark Hamon.
Mark Hamon.
Who is a brewmaster at Arc Brewery.
Woo!
Welcome
Very
to
nice to have
CRUZE. Thank you. Thank you.
Brewery is one of my favorite words because I think today we're going to have a chance to drink some beer.
So wait, so we are heading to the brewery now then?
Are heading
Are
to
we? Yes.
the brewery,
Yes.
that's correct? Yes.
Excellent.
We're going to take you to work in this beautiful area of Korea, which I've never been to before.
This is beautiful.
It's absolutely
It
gorgeous.
really is. And how you ended up in this beautiful part of Korea.
Okay.
Who is Mark Hamon?
So I started out, I actually went, got my engineering degree.
Okay.
And went through a bit of a crisis, not knowing exactly what I wanted to do.
Okay.
So I originally thought I was going into the Navy.
Whoa, the Navy.
The Navy. In the meantime, I found a brewery in Boston where I went to school.
Oh.
And they needed somebody to basically be a mule.
Okay.
Carry bags of grain up, dump them in, and use a big canoe paddle to mix them.
Wow.
So that was my
Very
first
manual
work.
That just sounds
Wow.
fun.
Yeah, my parents were so proud.
When you decided to enter the beer industry, the brewing industry, after getting a degree at such a prestigious school, what was your parents' reaction to that?
Yes. Well, I guess I can't avoid with trying to say it was from the Michigan Institute of Trucking or possibly the Military Institute of Texas, which were what actual friends thought I was attending.
I see. Okay.
MIT has a program where, as undergraduates, you actually do research.
Okay.
So I had been working with a group doing biomedical research.
Oh, okay.
Biomed.
Yes. There was a lot I learned at school, but among the things I learned was I probably didn't want to spend the rest of my life working in a hospital doing research.
Okay.
The greatest lessons.
Yes.
Finding out what you really don't want to do.
But to answer your question, yeah, the parents were a little shocked by the turn of events.
Just a little bit.
But as the career developed and things were going well, they could see certain symbols of, okay, yeah, he's happy, he's healthy, and he's doing the kinds of things that matter.
At that point, you had already graduated with an engineering degree?
I had.
So now you went from an engineer to a beer engineer.
Oh,
I did.
Oh, beer! So are you fulfilled? Do you like?
It's always a process. You know, every time you make a beer, the first thing perfectionist, whatever it is, you go, okay, I like it, but this is what I want to change for the next time. When you're in commercial production, you have to be very subtle about it.
Sure.
You can only shift very small bits each time because everyone's expecting the taste to be the same. I don't have the luxury of just going, yeah, scrap that. Let's start over and do it differently.
Dahe Lee, so Idahe asks, tell us a little bit about the Korea Craft Brewery.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're in Umsong, in Cheongbuk.
Which is where we are right now.
Yeah.
The parent company had experience with bringing in wine and craft beers, and so they had a passion to actually do it themselves here.
Right.
But they also wanted to present a place where people could come to. So we offer tours, so we can teach people a little bit about brewing and introduce the beer styles.
So for our program today,
Yes.
exactly what are we going to be doing? What is our schedule?
Okay, so what I understand, the two events we have, one is beer pong, and I have never played beer pong, so it might turn into a bit of a drama.
Okay. I brought my paddle, so I'm ready.
Destroy you. Destroy you.
Mama-chan happy?
Beer pong. Yes.
And that perfect beer.
This is well done. So, leaving MIT, we hear that you may have worked at a very prestigious
Fruit company.
fruit company.
Yes.
A company that sounds like a fruit.
fruit.
Yes. When one of my friends found out that I had some experience with sheet metal and everything, he's like, oh, well, I can't tell you why, but you should apply.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow, that's exciting.
Yes.
Connections, friendships.
Yeah. Well, everything's networking, right?
Everything's networking.
So
I couldn't agree more.
that's basically how I got into Apple.
Okay.
So you're not in the coding section then, you're in the actual build, like the manufacturing then.
Yes, I was in a group called Product Design, which is...
Did you design anything that we know?
I started with the titanium power book.
Oh, so that's...
And then the last project I was working on was at the same time as the iPhone, the touch screen, for a precursor to later became iPad.
Wow.
I want to high five you for that.
Yeah.
Wow.
High five!
High five!
That's awesome.
So that's actually, I guess that's a perfect segue to, did you work with Steve Jobs?
I only met Steve Jobs one time.
Oh, okay.
Very quickly for a meeting.
I see.
Okay.
How was that?
What was he like?
Are the rumors correct?
He's very focused, very time sensitive. He just cuts right through. Demonstration that we were supposed to do, he's like short-circuiting it, going, this is what he wants to know about, and a large number of people around him trying to manage the input,
I see, okay.
to maximize his time.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so after being at Apple, what made you decide to change your career path then?
Left Apple and started a small tech startup.
Oh, wow.
Well, with 4 other guys, and it's still ongoing.
No kidding.
Called Microsoft.
No, it's
Facebook.
yeah, no, none of these. Okay, so it's still going, but I got contacted. One of the breweries I worked with in Japan was Hitachino.
Oh, okay.
통행권이 정상 발급되었습니다.
Do we not have
감사합니다. It says 감사합니다.
Thank you very much.
I guess for Hitachino, Korea is the #2 market after the export market after U.S.
No kidding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
Korea's a big beer market.
Oh, absolutely.
Very big alcohol market.
Yeah, it's a big alcohol market. It's a growing beer market, though.
It is,
Yeah, it's not
especially
slowing
the
down.
craft beer side.
Right.
So, beer.
Beer.
A very popular topic with men.
Very popular.
And women too.
Oh,
and
yes,
women.
yes.
Very popular topic.
So, Mark, what would your story be? Why do you love beer?
So I happened to be very lucky that where I went to high school was Cincinnati. They had a large German influence, and one of the last sort of craft regional breweries was still operating there.
Okay.
So in addition to the more popular mass market lagers, they actually had a very small line called Christian Moorline beers. I enjoyed those because the major beers hadn't done much for them. So.
So let's dive into some questions about alcohol from our viewers. What makes great beer?
Well, I mean, ultimately it's going to come down to the ingredients that give the flavor. Okay. The large Korean breweries, at least I've heard, have focused their beers on sort of the somek culture. So is balancing out. There's not a lot of bitterness or hop character in them. But I honestly respect the engineering and the work that they put into it, because if there were any flaw in the beer, it would be immediately picked up. Any change, etc. But that is not to what I brew. I go a slightly different route. So
Koreans love to drink beer with chicken or pizza, right? So they call that chimek or pimek, that kind of culture. What foods do you believe go well with beer, and what do you think should never be eaten with beer?
Oh, that's a great question.
Okay, pretty much you can make a beer to go with any food. Now, getting that to work perfectly is a great deal of challenge. But
that's where the brewmaster comes in.
Almost every food, you know, the official answer is, of course, every food. If somebody could make a beer that goes well with hongo or the Greenland fermented shark or
that's a tough
durian, these might...
Durian, I love durian.
There's nothing wrong with it, but just try to imagine what beer would go well with that. And boy...
Just drop the durian in and blend it in with the beer.
So those would be challenging foods.
Why do you believe people enjoy beer? Is it the taste? Is it the social aspect? Why do you believe?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a bit of all of that. I mean, you know, certainly some people will drink the beer for the flavor and the full enjoyment of it, but it does lend itself very well to, you know, a friendly gathering.
Beer is good because it's kind of low alcohol content, enough that you can drink quite a lot of it. And especially in England, we have pub culture where we'll stand outside and we'll drink pints and we'll chat and we'll complain about work, and you know, it's nice. And
so it's a social thing
it's
for you then?
completely social. But there are, you know, sometimes where you're just like, tough day, I need a beer, I just want to relax and just let those endorphins get released and just like chill with a beer and just relax, really.
Beer is a little bit more working class too. It's more like a real man's drink where
a real man works.
From a consumer's point of view, bottles or cans?
Bottles or cans?
That's a huge...
I already know this answer because I did research on this.
So I've heard it from beer people that one of them is preferred over the other. But from a consumer's point of view, especially in Korea, obviously bottles are preferred.
It has that distinction of you know, being...
So what would you say?
See, it's tough for me because it depends on the style.
Okay.
Overall, I can get a better package air in a bottle. So from that point, it's bottles. But there's one downside. If you have a beer that has a lot of hop character, particularly dry hop character, the lining of the bottle cap can absorb the non-polar compounds. So you can actually find that your hoppiness of your beer will drop off.
Really?
Wow. So overall, you know, a bottle is a bit better than a can for stability, but if you had a very hoppy beer, a can itself might actually be better.
Wow.
The weather's beautiful.
The weather is absolutely gorgeous today.
Super sunny.
And it makes me want to drink a beer.
It does, doesn't it? We can do that.
Yeah! Beer
Apple trees over here on the right.
Excellent.
Is it growing?
This area grows peaches, and ginger. We've got some omija growing nearby.
Oh, wow, okay.
I hope these are all flavors you're going to be throwing at us.
Dropping us hints.
Dropping us hints, yeah. We've got some peaches in the area.
Okay, so I guess we're all going to pick one beer and drink it and then try to explain to you which flavors we taste in it.
Yes.
Okay.
As I said before, I like the lighter beers, so it's got to be one of these two, and I'm just going to go with the lightest one.
Okay.
Lightest. Oh, I'm gonna go for the second light. Because I like light.
I'm gonna go for this one, a little bit heavier.
Okay. Let's try. Oh.
I have absolutely no clue.
Actual evaluation of the beer.
I think mine's mango.
Are you serious?
It's very fruity.
If it tastes like
it's
mango.
really fruity. It's one of these. You have a guess.
Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts for me.
Okay.
All right.
Mine is chocolate.
And I'm going with mango or some fruit.
Were any of us right? Okay, reveal.
No Brussels sprouts. Yours would contain this.
I was gonna guess, Jin.
Yours has a small amount of this malt and the cacao nibs. Okay? Yours actually doesn't have mango, but the hop has a mango character.
So it was right after all.
Oh yeah.
There you
it
go.
tasted great. Like really nice.
All right, so we had the first challenge done. Now we're ready for the real challenge.
The real challenge, beer pong. Beer pong. So each team will basically take turns throwing ping pong balls and trying to get the balls into the cups. If the ball gets into a cup, that team has to drink their cup, and the person who sunk it in gets to choose a nasty ingredient to put into the middle cup.
So who's the teams here?
Obviously it's me and Happy, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Kick some butt. All right, everybody.
Let's play.
Let the games begin.
So to ruin that perfect beer we have in the middle of the table, we have 5 disgusting ingredients, and they are an egg,
Tabasco sauce,
chili flakes,
soy sauce,
and lemon juice.
Okay, ready?
Let's beer pong!
Beer pong, beer pong, beer pong.
You said you've never played this game before.
I'll drink first. That was insane!
Engineer from MIT. Projector.
This is, well done.
Well done. There you go. Ooh, look at that color change. Okay.
Show us how bad.
Go. You go first.
Oh, trembling.
And that's not even the one who drank already.
2 point.
Did you see that? Did you see that? Yes! Yes! Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Tabasco!
Oh, that's gonna be disgusting.
Oh!
That's disgusting. That's literally whole. Dunk it in the water. Sink a cup? No. Lemon juice.
Tabasco is sour and lime is sour.
All right, you got yours?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. We're the win. Wait, one more bad ingredient.
Oh, okay.
The chalice. I will present this to our established leader.
He's actually the winner for today. Look for him. Cheers. Oh my goodness.
Oh, what champion? Champion.
Wow.
Just don't vomit on me. Champion.
This is called being a man. No complaints.
How to be a
On Facebook, Clara Boo O asks, what is it about being a brewmaster that's so appealing to you? What do you like about the job? Okay.
Men love you, females love you. It's so much attention.
Yeah, men want to be. No, it is nothing like that. It is the creativity. You know, so I always like seeing another person's perception on, you know, perhaps an old style to see where they take it. Because you have so many levers. You have the sweetness, you have the bitterness, you have the malt character, you know, you have the hop character, you know, then you have a dry hop character. plus of course the yeast variation, and you can use other things, not yeast, Brett or lactic acid ferment. Then you get into fruits and spices. It's a huge palette in both meanings of the word to play in.
So we have a Facebook question that might be very interesting for you, Mark. Among the beers that you've created, what beer was the most difficult to make, and what is the creation that you are most proud of?
There was a collaborative effort early in my career where we decided to make a pizza beer.
Pizza beer?
Oh yeah.
Like pepperoni and cheese and...
Well, it originally was planning to just be the cheese pizza.
Like cheese and tomato sauce?
But as I said, collaborative, somebody slipped in meat products.
Okay.
And then decided to add the Parmesan cheese after fermentation had finished. Jeff, I'm looking at you.
You've been called out, Jeff.
So, yeah, that one was probably the most challenging because I just was really, really concerned that we were going to make somebody sick. But after that, the most enjoyable, there's one particular one that I'm still working on. You'll try a precursor to it. We're going to take a small section of it and do the secondary treatment on it. That will get it closer to what I want. And we'll see how it goes, because I've never done it with the coffee before.
So this mystery one is the thing you're most proud of?
It is the recipe that I've been working throughout to develop. So it's the one that still eludes me.
If you look to our right, there's a UN logo because the Secretary General of the UN, Ban Ki-moon, is from here.
Yes.
As you can see that picture.
Umsang is the hometown of Ban Ki-moon.
Just a few kilometers down, just to the right, is his birthplace.
I see. So he comes back here every once in a while. You gotta get
Drink your craft beer.
Yeah.
Get him to come to your brewery. There
Absolutely.
you go. Yeah,
UN support.
There you go.
Next question.
So next question is, you've worked in numerous breweries in many countries, including the US and Japan. How and why Korea now?
The attraction for me was that the craft brewing was just getting started here. Relatively untapped for using Korean ingredients, which is something we're working very hard to do.
Also, this is more personal questions about your future, I guess, and about you.
My future.
What is your philosophy on life?
Find your passion.
Find your passion.
Work towards it every day. And when you have gotten there, grasp it very firmly and enjoy it to its fullest.
Wow, that should be on a t-shirt.
What are your future plans? Near and far.
Kind of retirement plan for me is to have a small brew pub, someplace very nice, quiet, maybe 10,000 people. You know, whether that's in US or Asia, I haven't really decided.
I see,
But just that way.
Kind of a local thing.
Yeah, exactly. And just bring the beers out. I'm still concerned about quality, of course, but the focus is just playing.
Metal sheeting.
With the brickwork.
What is your beer?
What is your beer?
We're here! Right.
Okay, please come on. This is actually where the beer is made. And it's the yeast that is the central essence of beer. Literally, our job is to be a chef for the yeast, to make the different raw materials.
It smells really nice in here. So I can only imagine how good it tastes. So I think we should, if we don't mind, we should go and try some, right?
Absolutely. Just adjusted because. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir.
Chocolate. Like it looks so delicious.
Yep.
It smells great.
So this is our coffee imperial stout.
Wow.
Coffee imperial stout.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you very
Right?
much.
Enjoy.
So this brings us to the end of another edition of CRUZE, and it was really insightful today. We learned so much about beer and about brewing, and especially about you, Mark.
Well, thank you very much. Please come back anytime.
Looking forward to that.
Totally will.
So at the end of every program, we give our special guests a chance to say some kind of special message to our viewers. And so right now...
Okay, absolutely.
Words of wisdom.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hey!
Wow, find your passion, grab it with both hands. That's great. Thank you so much. Okay, Mark, so would you like to help us say goodbye to our viewers?
Absolutely.
All right, see you next time
on CRUZE. Yeah, so this is actually our brew house, okay? It's 4 vessels. The first one, we actually take the grain and water. The next step is actually like a form of filtration, where we take all those solid parts out and leave only the sweet liquid, which we then boil. Sweet liquid, work.
Champion.